Greetings to you all. I'm your host, Theodore Henry, and today we are shifting our perspective on what it means to throw things away. As we join the global community in observing World Recycling Day, we aren't just talking about tidying up our beaches or sorting our plastics. We're diving deep into this year's powerful theme, turning waste into opportunity. In a nation as beautiful and resourceful as ours, we've always known how to make do and mend. But today, we explore how that spirit is evolving into a green revolution. Stay with us as we learn how to turn our waste into our greatest opportunity.
Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government-issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf. Proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
Good day, I'm Lisa Rowe and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, March 18, 2026. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security has signed a historic agreement with the Jamaica Household Workers Union, JHWU, designed to improve working conditions, protections and opportunities for domestic workers. The Memorandum of Understanding was signed at the Labour Ministry yesterday and will remain in effect for 1 year with provisions for renewal. Asserting that domestic workers play an essential role in sustaining our households and the economy, Portfolio Minister Pernell Charles Jr. says the partnership represents a meaningful step in ensuring dignity in work for this critical sector. The MOU expands collaboration across key areas, including labor rights training, occupational safety and health awareness, employment services, and public education campaigns. It also facilitates joint initiatives such as job fairs, data sharing, and the development of an annual work plan to support domestic workers. JHW President Elaine Duncan says the agreement represents a renewed commitment to ensuring that domestic workers are recognized, protected, and given the opportunities they deserve. During the signing ceremony, the ministry addressed several matters of concern to the union. As it regards ratification of ILO Convention No. 190 on violence and harassment in the world of work, Minister Charles Jr. confirmed that the ministry would initiate a legislative compatibility review of existing laws and provide the union with a written update within 90 days. He also promised that engagements with Canadian and United States counterparts would be explored to increase access for domestic workers in the overseas employment programs. A major highlight of the discussions was the proposed establishment of a Household Workers Training Institute to provide flexible, targeted training aligned with domestic workers' schedules. The government has committed to supporting the initiative through a multi-stakeholder approach. This is to include identifying suitable property, exploring partnerships with the Heart NSTA Trust, and convening a working group within 30 days to advance planning. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining has issued a stern warning against illegal quarrying and mining. In a statement released on Monday, the ministry points to increasing incidences of illegal quarrying as it warned that offenders will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Under the law, it is a criminal offense not only to extract, but also to purchase, transport, or stockpile material obtained through such illicit means. Persons found guilty of the offense may have to pay a fine in excess of $1 million and imprisonment. Members of the public are instructed to report suspected cases to the police and to avoid any dealings with unverified operators. Holders of quarry and mining licenses can be verified with the Ministry's Mines and Geology Division. In condemning illicit quarrying, the Ministry says the unauthorized extraction of minerals such as sand, gravel, and limestone poses a grave threat to national security, economic stability, and environmental health. A total of $315 million, or approximately 31% of government's $1 billion Jamaica Screen Fund, has now been dispersed to support film projects in the country. Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator Auburn Hill, provided the update during a recent meeting of the Standing Finance Committee of Parliament. The resources of the fund are administered by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. Disbursements are made in tranches once the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce approves eligible projects that have successfully completed and fulfilled the application requirements.
JAMPRO and the management and the board are very excited and working hard to make sure we distribute the money, again bearing in mind that we have to be transparent and accountable for every penny that we spend. We went through the process of seeking people who would be interested in the film business. We got over 400 applications. We narrowed it down to about 209, and we ended up at about 90 that we have decided to fund.
Come May 1, 2026, the Hazardous Substance Regulatory Authority, HSRA, will start processing all authorization applications through its new interactive website. The platform is accessible at hsra.gov.jm. It was unveiled during the authority's CEO breakfast and workshop held recently at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel.
The launch of the HSRA's new website is about improving the ease of doing business, increasing transparency, and making regulatory engagements more efficient for Jamaica's businesses.
The HSRA is mandated to regulate activities, practices, apparatuses, and facilities involving the use of ionizing radiation and nuclear technology. Through this new platform, facility operators will be able to submit applications for import and export permits in coordination with the Jamaica Customs Agency. They'll also be able to apply for licenses, permits, and registrations online. Director General of the HSRA, Dr. Cliff Riley, says the website will be more interactive and application forms more sector-specific.
Everything is going to be so specific to the actual sector that you're operating in, and you'll only be required to respond to questions relevant to your operation. So it will be much faster, and also you'll be able to track the progress of your application.
He adds that the HSRA is also moving to reduce the application's turnaround time from 45 days to at least 30 days within the next quarter and further to 15 days within the financial year. The government of Ghana has formally handed over 2 African-style houses constructed at the Seville Heritage Park in St. Anne to enrich the cultural and historical interpretation of African heritage at the site. These structures were built by the Ghana Army Reconstruction Team as part of Hurricane Melissa recovery efforts. Speaking at the handover ceremony last Friday, Minister of Culture, Olivia Grange, said the gift served as a reminder of Jamaica's roots and shared history with Africa.
We have come together with our Ghanaian family and have been able to rekindle the flames of earlier relationships and to rediscover the fraternity and solidarity of bonds that were never broken by the enslavers and colonizers.
The African-style houses form part of ongoing efforts to enhance the Seville Heritage Park, one of Jamaica's most important heritage sites. The location reflects the early interactions among the Taino, Spanish, British, and African peoples, whose influences collectively helped shape Jamaican society. During the handover ceremony, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, also praised the Ghana Army engineers for their role in the reconstruction works in communities affected by Hurricane Melissa.
Jamaicans have benefited tremendously from the dedication and selfless service of your skilled engineers, carpenters, plumbers, welders, masons, medical team, everyone who has worked tirelessly alongside the Jamaica Defense Force. You have helped to restore not only shelter and comfort, but dignity and hope within affected families and their communities.
And finally, Mayor of Kingston, Councillor Andrew Swaby, is urging promoters and revelers to prioritize proper waste disposal. This as preparations for the 2026 Carnival season intensifies across the corporate area. Mayor Swaby says waste management will be a major focus for the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, with the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, already engaged in the planning process.
All event applications will be shared with them to ensure that they are satisfied with the proposed arrangement of the collection and proper disposal of waste. Then and only then will these applications be approved, providing applications meet all other requirements.
The mayor was addressing the KSAMC's recent monthly meeting. He emphasized the need to avoid a repeat of previous years when sections of the city were left littered and public and private infrastructure defaced.
I therefore urge all promoters, participants, and members of the public to play their part in keeping our city clean during the Carnival season. The KSAMC is urging all participants to conduct themselves in a responsible manner.
The KSAMC is also reviewing proposed routes for this year's Carnival Road March. The deadline for event application was March 6, and submissions are currently being processed. And that's it for JIS News today. I am Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.
And now we look at how the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is safeguarding our land of wood and water through its Adopt a Mangrove initiative and strategic coastal cleanups, proving that protecting our shorelines is the ultimate investment in Jamaica's future.
Jamaica's shores protect us, but now they need us to protect them.
So some simple things that we can do to change how we impact the environment include how you manage your waste.
The persons who live near the gully, dispose of your garbage in a more better way, because what is happening, it is destroying the ecosystem.
So it's essentially an initiative that we have commenced as an agency, the National Environment and Planning Agency, to bring public awareness to ongoing activities that we have along our coastal area. We're along the coastlines of the Kingston Harbour. Many persons will be familiar with that location. But the work that we're doing here impacts the wider protected area, the Palisades Port Royal Protected Area, which is also designated as a wetland of international importance under the Convention of Wetlands, or the Ramsar Convention. So this location is recognized not only for the species, the plants, the animals, the habitats that it has, but the ecological importance and the contribution that it makes. It's not only the ecological contribution, but also the historical nature of the sites and the significance of the heritage here that is recognized under the protected area designation.
Having a clean beach is important for the healthy lifestyle of the people here in Kingston, for anyone. And so when there is garbage, when there's pollution, it takes away so much from those who make a living from the beach. And even just to come along the beach, to sit, to have a moment of calm is so beneficial for the residents here. And so having the beach polluted at such a rapid pace is not good for our fellow Jamaicans. At the JPS, and by extension the JPS Foundation, environmental stewardship is very important to us. And the JPS Foundation has one area of focus as climate resilience. And climate resilience speaking to ensuring that we have a healthy environment. It speaks to mitigation efforts. It also speaks to resilience and by extension food security.
Environmental and social governance is important for the Scotia Group because we recognize that within the communities that we operate. Yes, it's amazing to be doing well, but when you can do good in the communities that you operate in, of course, then you can have an even better impact on, persons from all walks of life.
We have seen where the anchoring and the bunkering, has done significant damage to the coral reefs that are outside here, and we have spoken about it many times. We have seen what NEPA is doing. The benefit is that it will be long-term.
Reinforcing the spirit of collaboration and environmental action were NEPA's Chief Executive Officer Leonard Francis and French Ambassador to Jamaica, Olivier Guionva, who joined in mangrove replanting efforts. The message of mangrove conservation and restoration isn't just on the beach, it's everywhere. From school visits and interactive sessions to stakeholders igniting change, planting seeds of awareness and stewardship. Our future conservators are being equipped to protect and preserve Jamaica's coastal treasures through shared knowledge, creative outreach, and genuine engagement. One act of care, one mangrove planted, one restored shore, one dedicated person can make a world of difference to Jamaica's natural environment.
Restore our shores! Let's restore our shores.
NEPA's Adopt a Mangrove and Adopt a Beach programs are volunteer-driven initiatives that invite individuals, communities, companies, and agencies to take an active role in preserving Jamaica's coastal ecosystems. Through activities such as beach cleanups and mangrove replanting, these programs not only support the restoration of vital habitats, but also foster community involvement and raise public awareness about the harmful effects of marine pollution on our coastal and marine environment. Join the initiatives by visiting our website at nepa.gov.jm or call 876-754-7540 to 6.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash no paper, no dash no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, don't forget the bits. Cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your
Keep
eat.
the island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.
In our next feature, Waste Management Like a Pro, we share essential tips on home composting and how every Jamaican can transform their daily cleanup into a seamless, sustainable lifestyle.
Every single day, every living thing creates waste. What's waste?
It's any substance that we discard of or throw out after it has served its primary purpose. For example, after having the water in this bottle, I no longer need it, so the bottle becomes waste. Here in Jamaica, we create an average of over 8,000 tons of solid waste per day.
We, from time to time, do what we call garbage characterization survey. This is where we actually go island-wide and take samples of the garbage and look at what make up the garbage, what's the composition of the garbage.
Regardless of what makes up your garbage, if you don't dispose of them correctly, we'll contribute to air and water pollution, flooding, and diseases while influencing climate change. That's why today, we'll look at the different types of waste and the best ways to dispose of them. Well, lunch was good. Sorry you missed it, but I want to point out how much waste I created from just 30 minutes of eating. I have this empty water bottle, well, almost empty, a lunch box. I have napkins, a fork, and I have some leftovers. So far, I've created organic, recyclable, and solid waste. Other types of waste include hazardous and liquid. Let's go ahead and break them down while looking on how to dispose of each. Let's start with organic waste. Organic waste is any material that is biodegradable and comes from either a plant or an animal. Examples include paper, leftover food, leaves, branches, and livestock manure. Over time, organic waste eventually breaks down into fertilizer. But not if it goes to the landfill. That's not good. There it will produce methane, and high levels of methane can reduce the amount of oxygen in the air, which will affect our breathing. So, where should it go? Organic waste shouldn't go into your bin. Take it round a back and start a composting heap.
We believe that composting provides an excellent opportunity.
Composting is rather simple. Cut the bottom from a container and place it directly on the ground in a cool or shaded location in your backyard.
First, we start with some grass from the lawn. I have some cardboard that I bought some things at the store and I got. This is cardboard. So I just cut it up and I throw it in.
Then add wood chips, fruits and vegetable waste, and animal waste from your cows or goats.
You need moisture, you need air.
Keep your compost moist and stir it regularly.
More. We would produce the best soil nutrients for our flower beds, our farms, our little kitchen gardens. We will then be cutting back on expensive buying fertilizer.
Liquid waste includes fluids such as domestic wastewater, sewage, processed water, grease, or other liquids. Wastewater from doing the dishes, laundry, and showering are considered grey water and can be used in your garden. Hazardous waste can be liquid or solid. It includes all types of rubbish that are flammable, toxic, corrosive, and reactive. First things first, don't throw hazardous waste, whether liquid or solid, in your bin. Follow the labels on hazardous products for disposal instructions and buy the exact amount that you need. So if you use all of it, you really don't have any waste. You can flush some hazardous household wastes followed by plenty of water. This only applies though to hazardous household waste that can be neutralized by water. And when in doubt, reach out to the NSWMA. Solid waste is any tangible item that has already served its primary purpose and is discarded by individuals. This type of waste is commonly broken down into plastic, paper, metals, tins, ceramics, and glass. The good news is that most of the solid waste we create are recyclable and compostable. That's another reason it's important to separate your garbage. This way, you can create a compost heap with your solid organic waste and recycle bottles, furniture, and other solid waste. For those in terrible condition, drop them in your JamaicaInformationService and the NSWMA will be there on the double for them. And if you don't have a drum, the NSWMA will provide one under its JamaicaInformationService initiative.
So we are issuing you with your own drums, so you have control over your receptacles, don't it? So your garbage don't have to be littered all over the place.
Recyclable waste refers to all the items we can convert into products that are useful. These include my water bottle, solid items such as paper, metals, furniture, and organic waste. Well, you don't really dispose of recyclable waste. At least you shouldn't. Reusing or upscaling is the way to go. We're all responsible for the waste we create, and by separating them and practicing proper waste disposal, we'll create a beautiful, safe, and healthy environment, doing our part to make Jamaica the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business.
Jamaica Post is committed to being your preferred logistics partner. Enjoy the convenience of 3 to 5 days for international shipments at competitive rates and next business day delivery for local packages. Take advantage of our fast, reliable, and ever-evolving services: zip mail, click and ship, fast track, EMS, parcel service, registered mail, corporate mail service, and private letterbox. Access customer service support and track packages online. Visit our post offices island-wide and premium service centers at select locations. For more information, go to jamaicapost.gov.jm. Conditions apply.
What I want to know is, what happened to some of the manners? You see, as a proud country girl with born and grow at St. Mary, I grow with manners and respect. I was taught to say, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So I don't know what to somehow make it seem like having common courtesy a bad something. What if you have a drop down? You expect the man where you just walk past of it, turn around and help you? Have a look brought up some man. But on a serious note though, having manners and respect is more than just speaking words to people. It's a core pillar of Jamaican culture that's rooted deep in how our grandparents and older relatives raised us. It defines a person's character and implies more than just politeness. It proves that you were raised well, or you simply know better, so you do better. Good manners are free. Let us embrace being true Jamaicans by having good manners.
The environment isn't just something we inherit, it's something we build. So let's stop seeing the worst and work on building a sustainable future with what we have. Join us again tomorrow for another lineup geared towards providing you with information on the government's policies and initiatives for building a better Jamaica. You may visit our website, jis.gov.jm, to rewatch this show or to catch up on the others we have on the site. I'm Theodore Henry, telling you thanks for watching from our production team here at the JIS.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.